Hey y'all, it's Diane with Shellcraft One and my old barn door, and I thought today we would see how many tags we can get done using the same pattern but using different scraps to make them look different. So the one that I'm going to use, the tag pattern that I'm going to use is this pattern here, okay? So I'm going to take this pattern and the way I did these, collaged these scraps on here, and we're going to use different papers to see how differently we can make our tags look just using one pattern. Okay, so we're going to get started. We're not going to talk a whole lot. Alright, so I have some tag bases here, or they're just cardstock pieces that I've torn from and used along the way. So we're going to start with these, and let's do this one since it's a different color. Let's start with it. Okay, so I'm going to set these to the side, and I just want to make it like a 3.5 inch tag. So I'm just going to go in and 1, 2, 3.5. I'm going to measure it and just tear. Okay, we'll put our little strip to the side there because we might can use it for something else. And then I'm going to go ahead and tear the edge of this. It's really not going to matter. I don't have to tear the edge of that. I'll let that be the top part of the tag and you won't see it. See? Because you'll have the topper on it. Okay, so now let's grab some different kind of scraps to kind of use the same pattern and make a different looking tag. Okay, so I think I'm going to take this to my embossing machine real quick and just emboss the side of it, because I actually want to leave some of this color showing. And I think the side that I want to leave showing will be, where I've embossed this pink paper here. I think I'll leave this embossed piece showing here with the green. So hang on, I'm going to run over to my embossing machine and emboss this real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've embossed the side of the tag. Okay, so then I think we will take, let's just take this piece. Okay, I'm gonna have to scoot that back over. Let's use some book page instead of ledger. Holy crow, brain fog. Alright, let's go ahead and I'm going to tear the edge of this simply because we're not going to have this piece going on top of this one now, because we're just going to leave this exposed. So I'm just going to tear the edge of this down through here. Okay, and I'm going to take it over about that far, and then we'll tear this piece on this side. This is some very old dictionary, so it's a little bit brittle, but it's okay because we're gluing it flat down, so it'll be fine. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start gluing each piece as I pull it over, or as I find it, and that way maybe the process will go a little bit faster and we can get as many done as possible in the very short amount of time that we have to work with. Okay, so we've got this piece, so let's go to the very top and just glue that down. Okay, and then let's see, we'll need this corner piece first because it's glued down on the bottom. So what do we want to use in the corner over there? Let's use this piece. I like this piece, it's really pretty. Maybe we'll go this way with it. Okay, and we're going to have to tear this one because we don't have a piece here that's coming down like this one is. So it's okay, we'll just tear this one. So let's not tear our little flower. Put that one in our little plate, and so this one now can go here. Okay, so just put some glue on there. I like this purple glue. because it turns clear, but when it's purple you can see that you've gotten everything glued. Okay, so now we have that piece, and I'm going to go ahead and flatten the edges on this side because you won't see the edges because they'll be covered mostly. Alright, now the next piece we need is this piece here. So what do we want to use for this piece here? You know what? I have this piece of vellum that might look really neat here. Why not? I mean, who says we have to use paper? We can use vellum. Let's try it and see. I've never tried this before, so we're going to try something new. I need to get rid of that page. Okay, I don't know how well this glue stick's going to do on vellum, but we're going to try it and see. If it doesn't do well on there, then we can always grab the wet glue or the Fabri-Tac. I've never actually worked with vellum a whole lot, so I don't really know its limitations, if you know what I mean. Okay, we'll put him there. Okay, and then we need, let's find our center piece first, like our little focal piece. Let's see what we have. We have this little piece of ledger here. Let's put him in the center right here. I kind of like that. And even though he's a different shape, we're still using the same pattern, but we'll get a different look with it. So let's just go ahead and glue him down. I think this vellum's going to stay pretty good with this glue, glue stick. I don't know. It's kind of raising up right there. We'll have to play with it and see. Y'all tell me in the comments if you've played with vellum very much, because like I say, I haven't ever played with it very much, so I don't really know what the best adhesive is for vellum. Okay, so let's put this one here in the middle, like so. Okay, I like that. And then we need something for here, like our little strip here. So I have an idea. Let's use, this is that really thin tissue sewing pattern paper. Let's see how this does with it. I'm going to turn my book sideways so I can, because when you glue this stuff, it's going to stay down, and sometimes if you lay it down on a place you've already glued, it's going to stick to your glue book. Alright, so let's put this piece here. Piece was wadded up a little. That's okay. All right, so let's cover that up. So I've got some of this cute washi here. Let's see. Let's use some of this washi. It's just like little stamps, but I'm absolutely in love with this washi. I got it off of Amazon, and it is so stinking cute. And look, she's adorable with her little bonnet. Let's just use her. And her bonnet happens to be blue, kind of like this, so that'll work out perfect. And let's just put her right here over that spot that tore, and that way nobody ever knows the difference. Okay, so now we're ready to, let me just close the glue real quick. So now we're ready to trim our tag edges. So we'll trim that edge. And we'll trim this edge. Okay, and then we need some fabric. So let's pull from here, or I say fabric, we need lace or fabric or something. Okay, so let's use a piece of this lace. And I don't think I need a piece quite so big, of course, but we could go kind of this way. No, that's still too big. Let's just, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's just cut us a piece. Okay. Alright. So we have lace there. Oh, we cut that too big. Oh, and you know what? Let's do this. Let's just trim it down with our pinking shears and give it a little bit of a prettier edge. That's better. Okay, and I just want to leave a little bit peeking up at the top, and I'm okay with this piece hanging down here. And those can go in the garbage. Okay, now we need something to put here. So let's let's pull our little jar over here. What is this? Nope, that goes in the wrong orientation. Let's see. What else do we have in here? No, that's too much. That takes away. Oh, you know what? Let's do something simple. Let's do a little piece of this. Just right across the edge there. And maybe we scoot it over and go all the way across with it. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Okay. So I always have a hard time figuring out which is the top and bottom of these. Do y'all do that too? Okay. Let's grab our Fabri-Tac glue. And I'm going to glue around the edges of these little circles and kind of, I don't want to glue in the middle of that hole because then we'll have glue showing through. And Fabri-Tac does kind of leave a mark. So you kind of don't want it to show. Alright, and I'm not putting any glue underneath. Whoops! Stuck my finger in the glue. I'm not putting any glue underneath this lace because when I put this down on top of that lace, it's going to glue them both down. So it just saves me a step. Okay, so we're going to glue this right across there. And I'm going to need to adjust my lace a little before I mash it down. Okay, now then, we can push it down in there. And I like the way it kind of gives a lift or a little bit of a ruffle to the top of that lace. So it looks like it's ruffled across instead of just laying straight across. Let me hold that up so y'all can see it a little better. See there? And that looks super cute. Okay, so we got one tag. Alright, and that took us, 10 minutes or so. Alright, so using this very same pattern, I'm going to scoot this tag to the side. And we're going to grab another piece of our cardstock. Let's grab the blue piece. And it's a little bit smaller than this one, but that's okay too. So I'm going to go ahead and tear the edge of this. So it'll just be a little bit, there I go with the ums again. I'm so sorry. It'll just be a little bit smaller of a tag. Good grief. Brain fog has just cursed me this week, I think. Okay, so now we're going to again use this same pattern. So let's pull our plate over here and see what we want. Oh my goodness, I'm dropping things. Okay, let's see. Let's go with the browns and the... Okay, so let's use music in the corner here, and I think this piece is actually small enough to go here, and we'll use maybe, which brown do we want to use? I have a couple of different, let's use this one. We'll use this one for the embossed piece on the side there, and let's see. Let's use this one. No, because that's not going to look good with that brown. That'll look good with the brown maybe. Maybe we'll use it for, let's use it for this corner. Okay. Can y'all see? Are y'all even, am I even in frame? Probably not. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so we'll use this piece for here, right here. This piece for right here. I got glue stuck to me. I'm trying to hurry. Okay, and then we can use maybe a piece of this for over here. Okay, and then we need the piece, these two pieces. So let's see. We might use this blue, or I might use a very neutral color. Maybe we can use this for this piece, and then we need something for that middle piece. What do we want for the middle piece? Hey, maybe even something solid. Let's play with it and see where we get. Okay, so we have this. Where did I put my glue book? Oh, it fell. We've lost the glue book. Okay, so we're just going to start gluing things down. I probably use too much glue stick too, but I just want to make sure it's going to stay on the tag. Okay, so we're going to put this in the corner up here. And it doesn't matter that it's not going all the way to the edge, because if we need to, we can find a scrap to put right there, you know. Okay, so then we need this piece next, because this piece is going to go on top of it. Okay, so which piece did I say for that? Was it this piece? I think so. Okay, now our tag's a little bit smaller. It's actually quite a bit smaller too, so we're going to have to make provisions for that as well. Alright, so I'm just going to tear this piece like this. Okay, we'll put that in our small pieces little tray over there. And I'm just going to glue down as I find the pieces, and that way we don't have to fight with them to stay on the tag while we're looking. Okay, so we'll put him right here. Okay, then we can put, let's do this piece next. Which one did I say for that? Maybe this? Or should I just do this? Let's just do this. Okay, I had to think about it for just a split second. Okay. So we have this piece that we can glue down. Maybe we want to glue it like this. Let's glue it like this. Okay. And again, I'm leaving my edges up just a little, not a whole lot, because you don't want your piece coming off. Alright, so then maybe we can put this here for the little piece. And it's going to be over a little further, but I'm okay with that. So we just need a tiny, tiny bit of this. So let's just tear a tiny piece. Okay, and I'm okay if the, oh, before I put this one down, we need to put this one down, right? Okay, let's see. Let's just get us a piece of it. Tear our edges. Probably would have been better off to use the decal edge trimmer on that one. Whoops. Yeah, it's a little bit harder to tear with the embossed paper. Okay, so we really only need a very skinny piece, don't we? Let's see. Let's go this way with it. This will kind of give me an idea of how wide I need it. And I'm okay if it goes in a little bit further on the music paper, because it gives us a different look, but we're still using the same pattern. Okay, so let's tear that one, get rid of it, and then, you know what, let's tear this edge down here, just simply because I think it would be prettier on this tag like that, even though that one's just squared off. Sometimes I like it, and then sometimes I'm like, I don't like that, you know, and if I get that way, then I just tear it. Okay. I feel like I'm rushing, but I guess I kind of am, because I'm trying to see how many of these we can get in our little, you know, 20-30 minute video. All right, I'm going crazy with the glue again. Par for the course, as usual. Okay, so we're going to put the squared edge up here. Okay, so we got him there. All right, now this piece is going to go right here, like so. So we'll glue him down. Whoops, And then we just need our little centerpiece, and I'm thinking that I might like this for the center piece. And this one's kind of long, but this one I think needs to be more square. So I think we're going to do it like this. Tear us a little square of it. Put that piece in our little bowl. And then we want to tear this one a little bit smaller because we don't want it to overwhelm the tag. Okay, and I may have to tear it a little bit smaller again. Yeah, I think it just needs to be a little smaller. Let's go this way with it. I'm just trying to get my proportions a little bit better. Okay, so we'll put that piece there, like so, and then we'll just put something in the center to give it a little bit more of a focal point. Like that. Okay, let's see if we have something. Oh, that one's pretty. This is a washi stamp. Same ones that I got on Amazon. Okay, and let's put it, instead of putting it straight on, let's put it kind of right there. There we go. I like it. Okay, now we just need something for the top. So let's see what we have over here. I've got this piece. Okay, maybe we need a piece of lace or something to go underneath that. Okay, I have some coffee dyed muslin here. So we could do a little strip of that. I can find my scissors. Okay. So let's just tear a piece of this, and then I'm going to tear this in half again because I don't want it to be, you know, I don't want it to overwhelm the tag. Okay, so we'll tear this a little bit thinner. Put that back in our little tray, our basket of fabrics. Okay, so if we put this here, oh, you know what? We didn't cut our tag edges. Let's do that real quick. Okay, we'll make a tag there. My big fingers are in the way. There we go. Alright, now we're going to have to tear this a little bit smaller because now it's seriously overwhelming it. Okay. Don't throw this away because you can use that. If it were paper and you could get plenty of it, I would say throw it away, but fabric is a little different. Okay, so let's put that piece there, and then let's just go real simple and put this piece here, like that. I like that. Okay, let's go for it. Zooming through the tags. I need to check our time because I'm not real sure where we're at with our time right now. Okay, so we're going to put that piece there. Make sure if you're using Fabri-Tac and it's going to be a piece that's a solid color that you kind of rub it in before you put it down, because if not, it'll show through like that. But I'm not worried about it because this piece is going to go on top of it. Okay, so we're going to put that piece like right there, and it hides that glue spot. Okay. And if you want to, you can put a button, you can put a piece of rickrack on there, you can put a piece of lace on there, crocheted lace or whatever. Okay, so now we have 2 tags, and where are we with our time? Ooh, we might have time to make one more tag. Let's do it. Let's try it. We'll try it and see. Okay, let me grab another tag base. Let's grab this one because it's more of a neutral color. So let me just see. I think we're good on the height of it if I just tear it at 3.5. So let's go ahead and tear a piece off the edge over here. You do not have to do this part. If you don't mind your edges of your tag being straight, hey, by all means, it still looks just as pretty, but I just like this, and that's why I do it. Okay. So now we're going to go 1, 2, 3.5. Okay. Oh, be careful when you're doing that you don't slide your ruler. You'll wind up like me. Okay, now we're just going to tear the bottom. Let me get it straight so we have a straight bottom. Of course, I really don't mind not having a straight bottom. Okay, so that'll be the bottom of our tag. Okay, so we need something for each of these pieces. Let's pull our tray over and see what we have. Let's go with, let's see, we did music page on one and book page on one. What else can we do? You know what? Let's do a piece of this for this piece. Okay, so let's see. I'd say we tear right about there. I'm just trying to feel the edge of my tag because I actually don't have this straight on my mat. And when I do that to myself, I usually wind up with a crooked tear. Okay, let's use this portion of it. And we're going to go about this far down. I'm just eyeballing it, but I'm still kind of using the same pattern. Well, I am still using the same pattern, but I am just eyeballing it. I am not measuring it. Okay. Sorry if y'all can hear my fan. It gets really, really hot in my craft room because it's a sunroom. And so I keep all the blinds closed and everything, but oh my goodness, man, it gets super duper hot in here. And our air conditioner went out last Thursday, and oh my goodness, y'all, I thought I was going to die in this craft room because we didn't at that time realize that the air was out. And so, you know, I'm in here crafting away thinking, you know, why in the world is it so hot in here? I'm about to burn up. You know, of course, I'm thinking it's the change of life. You know how we blame that for everything that happens to us. And so then, I mean, mom had a really rough day that day. I'm going to tear it this way. I could have just turned the ruler around, couldn't I? She coughed and coughed and coughed, and she said she felt like she had something sitting on her chest. And I mean, she was really, really struggling. Okay, I didn't tear that the right way. Let's try again. She was really struggling, and she said, I think it's just the heat. And so I finally, I went in there, and I got her, when she gets into her coughing spells, a lot of times I can give her pineapple juice, and it helps because the bromine in the pineapple juice helps if if you're sick or you have a lot of mucus or whatever. Not to be gross, but I mean, it is what it is. She has COPD, so that's what it is. So anyways, so I went in there and got her some juice, and when I took the juice to her, the thermostat is right behind her chair where she sits, and I said, let me check and see what the thermostat says. You know, maybe we can kick the air down. Well, when I looked at the thermostat, it had gone blank. And she said, well, the batteries probably need to be changed. Well, shortly after that, my sunshine came home, and so he said he went over there and checked it. And okay, we need a piece for right here before we glue this one down. So let's see, what do we want to use? Anyway, when he got home, he changed the batteries on it, and let's use some of the recipe page for right here. Yep, let's do that. Okay, so is that going to be tall enough? Yeah, it'll be tall enough because this is going to have that piece in the center. So anyways, he changed the batteries, and it said it was like 86 degrees in here in the house. And so if it's 86 degrees in the house, it's even hotter in the craft room, which used to be a sunroom. So, you know, I was like, we got to call somebody. And I mean, I had went in the kitchen and cooked dinner, and I mean, I literally thought I was going to pass out. And I kept thinking, why is it so hot? So I turned the fan on and had it blowing into the kitchen, but you know, you can't have it blowing too much into the kitchen because we have a gas stove and it would blow out the burners. And so, man, I'm telling you what, I just thought, it must be, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just so hot. And I'm not thinking, you know, that the air conditioner's gone out. I wasn't thinking that at that point in time yet. Okay, let's see. We need a piece for this portion right here. For this portion. So we need something for right here. So what do we want to use for that? Let's use something different. Oh, yeah. Let's use this. This is some sewing pattern paper. Let's use a piece of that, because why not? So anyways, so, you know, I cooked dinner and everything, and then Sunshine came home, and so he changed the battery, and it said 86 degrees, and I was like, I knew something was wrong with it, because I had said something last weekend, because it was super duper hot in here last weekend too, and he said, well, it's probably just because it's so hot outside, because it was really, we were having a heat wave. It was a really hot day. So I didn't think anything of it, you know. And so on Thursday, I was like, there is something wrong with the air conditioner. And so Mom was like, okay, go ahead and call somebody, because this is killing me. I mean, she couldn't even eat her dinner, and I felt so bad. She was so sick. So he called the heat and air place, and they couldn't get here till Friday morning, you know. So I had some really strong fans out in the garage, and so I went and got those, and I turned one on Mom, and I turned one on us, and we just kind of made it through the night on Thursday night into Friday morning until the heating and air guy could get here. But whoa, it was so hot. Okay, I'm going to get the wet glue to glue this piece down. So yeah, that was, anyways, the point was, you can probably hear my fan running in here, because when I video, when people are here, which, you know, Mom's always here, so when I video, I have to close the door, and then it gets even hotter in this room, so I just about burn up. So I'm looking into, I looked on Amazon, and they have these little, they're called air coolers. They're little, like a little box shape, little machine type thing that you put on your desk. And I was looking into maybe trying to get one of those, but goodness, they're $50 and $60, and I'm like, whew, don't know if I can spend that kind of money right now, but, you know, eventually. And of course, Sunshine's like, just get it. Just do whatever we need to do for you to be able to get it if you're burning up in there. So I think I'm probably going to try and go ahead and order that. Ooh, should we put a piece of this? I mean, who says we can't put more than one? No, I don't like it. Okay, I say we can't put more than one piece of embossed on there. Ooh, let's add a little color. Ooh, maybe we'll use this for that piece. And then, so we still need something for here. What can we use for right here? That's too much words. Too much words side by side. Maybe we could just use a plain piece. Nope, I don't like that either. I'll find something eventually. Okay, this piece. This is just a little scrap of Tim Holtz paper. We could put him right there. And I'll tear off this edge, because that's more red than it is pink, and I don't think it would go. But if we get rid of it, then we can use the piece. Okay. So let's do that. And see, I don't mind that it has the square edges this time, so no big deal. So we're just going to glue him down. Hopefully I haven't talked so much and run my video time way up. I'm hoping I hadn't. I wasn't really paying attention. Okay, we're going to just glue him down too. Okay, so we'll put him right here like so. I like it. All right, let me check our time. Woo, okay, we're at our limit, so I'll go ahead and finish this. And but anyways, this is a way that you can use the same pattern and make tags using that same pattern, but they look completely different just by using different scraps. So I hope that you play along and use your scraps up. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment box below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you will, and I hope you have a great day. Big hugs.